Hello dear students, today we will discuss chapter number 8 part 2, that is comparing quantities. In previous part we have discussed introduction part of this chapter, and in this part we are going to discuss each and every questions of exercise 8.1 from NCERT. Now question number 1. Find the ratio of the following: speed of a cycle 15 km per hour to the speed of a scooter 30 km per hour. Now, what is given in this question? Speed of cycle equals to 15 km per hour. So here, speed of cycle which is given, this equals to 15 km per hour. Now, speed of a scooter equals to 30 km per hour. So, speed of scooter equals to 30 km per hour. And we have to find the ratio of speed of cycle to the speed of scooter. So here, ratio this equals to speed of cycle, that is 15 km per hour. So 15, and speed of scooter, that is 30. So 15 ratio 30. So we can write 15 ratio 30. This equals to 15 upon 30. So it will be cancelled out. 15 1 is 15, 15 2 is 30. So we can write 1 by 2, or we can write 1 is to 2. And this is the answer. And this is the ratio of 1 is to 2 of cycle to the scooter. Now this is the answer. Similarly, question number 2, B part. Here we have to find the ratio of 5 meter to 10 kilometer. So 5 meter to 10 kilometer. Here both the quantities must be the same. Here meter is quantity and kilometer. So we can convert meter into kilometer, or we can convert kilometer into meter. So here I am taking here we have to convert 10 kilometer into meter. So we know that 1 kilometer equals to 1000 meter. So 10 kilometer equals to 10 into 1000 meter. So this equals to 10,000 meter. So 10 kilometer equals to 10,000 meter. So here we have to find the ratio of 5 meter to 10 kilometer. So this is 5 is to 10 kilometer. This equals to 10,000 meter. So here we can write 10,000. So we can simplify this 5 divided by 10,000, and it will be cancelled out. 5 2 is 10, and this is 2,000. So 1 upon 2,000, this equals to 1 is to 2,000. Now this is the answer, and it's very simple. Similarly, the last question, that is part C. Here we have to find the ratio of 50 paise to 5 rupees. So 50 paise to 5 rupees. Here again we have to convert 5 rupees into paise. So we know that 1 rupees equals to 100 paise. So 5 rupees equals to 5 into 100. This equals to 500 paise. Now again, both the quantities are same here, 5 paise to the 500 paise. Now the ratio of 5 is to 500 paise. So we can write 5 upon 500. It will be cancelled out. this is 100 and this is 1. Now 1 upon 100, and we can write 1 is to 100. Now the ratio is 1 is to 100, and this is the answer. Now it's very simple. The next question, that is question number 2. Convert the following ratios to percentages. Here some ratios are given, 3 is to 4 is given, and we have to convert into percentage. Now what we have to do, we have to simply, 3 is to 4 is given, so we can write 3 upon 4, and here we have to convert 3 by 4 into percentage, so just multiply by 100%. Simply what we have to do, we have to multiply 100%. Now just simplify this, 4 and 100, it will be cancelled out. This is 25. Now 3 into 25, that is 75. And this is percentage written here, so this is percentage. Now the 75%. 3 is to 4 is equals to 75%. It's very simple method. Now the next question, that is 2 is to 3. So here we can write 2 upon 3, and here we have to convert into percentage, so just multiply into 100%. Now just simplify this. This is 200 divided by 3%, and we can write, just divide it, 3 6 is 18, carry 2, 20, 3 6 is 18, carry 2, so 2 by 3, and this is the answer. Now this is very simple method. The next question, that is question number 3. 72% of 25 students are good in mathematics. How many are not good in mathematics? So here, total number of students is given 25 students, and out of 25 students, 72% students are good in mathematics and others are not good in mathematics. And here we have to find how many students are good in mathematics. Now what is given? First write what is given. So total number of students is equals to 25. Now 72% of total students, that is 72% of 25, are good in mathematics. So this equals to 72%. We can write 72 divided by 100 of, this is multiply, and 25. Now it will be cancelled out. 25 4 is 100, and this will be also cancelled out. 4 1 is 4, 4 8 is 32. Now 18. So 18 students are good in mathematics. So here we can write number of students good in mathematics equals to 18 students. Now what is the number of students who are not good in mathematics? So number of students not good in mathematics, this equals to total number of students are 25, and number of students which are good in mathematics is 18 students. So how many students which are not good in mathematics? So total number of students, that is 25, minus number of students which are good in mathematics is 18. So this equals to 18. So this is 7. So 7 students are not good in mathematics. This is the answer, and this is also the answer. Now it's very simple. So the next question, that is question number 4. Here, a football team won 10 matches out of the total number of matches they played. If their win percentage was 40, then how many matches did they play in all? So first of all, let the total number of matches total matches be X. Here, let the total matches be X. Now, the football team won 10 matches and winning percentage is 40%. So, simply the 40% of total matches, that is X, this equals to what is given, 10 matches. 40% of total matches they win, so it is given 10 matches they win, so this equals to 10 matches. So 40% of total matches is equals to 10. So this is simply the equation. What we have to do, we have to read carefully the questions and just write the equation which is formed by this statement. Now simply 10 matches they won and 40% of total matches they won. So this equals to this. Now just simplify this. So 40% of X, so here we can write 40%, so 40 upon 100. Of, that means multiply, and this is X equals to 10. Now 0 and 0 cancel out. So 4 into X, that is 4X, divided by 10 equals to 10. Here we can do cross multiplication. So 4X equals to 10 into 10, that is 100, and X equals to 100 upon 4. So it will be cancelled out. So this is 25. So X equals to 25. So the total matches they played is 25 matches. Now this is the answer. Now the question number 5. If Chameli had rates 600 left after spending 75% of her money, how much did she have in the beginning? Let the money she had equals to X. Here in the beginning, let's suppose Chameli had X rupees, and how much money she spent? 75% of total money. So total money is X here, minus how much she's spending, 75%. So 75% of X is spending, and the left money is 600. So after spending 75% of total money, he has 600 rupees left. So this is the equation which is formed by this statement. Now we have to just simplify this equation and get the answer. Now X minus 75%, that means 75 upon 100, of means multiply, and X equals to 600. Now X minus 75 and 100, it will be cancelled out. 25 3 ja 75, 25 4 ja 100. Now this is 3x upon 4 equals to 600. So here just simplify this. This is 4x minus 3x divided by 4 equals to 600. Now this is x, 4x minus 3x, that is x, upon 4 equals to 600. Now x equals to, just do cross multiplication, so 4 into 600, so x equals to 2400. So the answer will be 2400, and the money Chameli's had 2400 rupees. Now this is the answer. Now the next question, that is question number 6. If 60% of people in a city like cricket, 30% like football, and the remaining likes other games, then what percent of people like other games? If the total number of people are 50 lakh, find the exact number of who like each type of game. Now simply, what is given in this question, if 60% people in a city like cricket, so here peoples like cricket is given 60%. 60% people like cricket. Now 30% like football. So people's like, so only people like football is 30%. Now the remaining likes other games. So people's like remaining sports. This equals to 100 minus 60 plus 30. This equals to 100 minus 90. This equals to 10%. So cricket, the people like cricket, 60% people are like cricket, and 30% people like football, and remaining sports 10% people like. So in next statement what is given, what percent of people like other games and cricket and football if the total number of people are 50 lakh. Here total number of people is equals to given 50 lakh, and we have to find how many people like cricket, football and remaining sports. So number of people like cricket, 60% people like cricket. So 60% of total number of people, that is 50 lakh. So this is 60% of 50 lakh. Just simplify it. So this is 60 divided by 100. So if we write percentage to numbers, so percent is always converted into base 100. So of that means multiply, and this is 50 lakh. Just simplify it, 0 and 0 cancel out. So this is 6 into 5, that is 30. So 30 lakh people like cricket. Now the next question, that is number of people like football. This equals to 30% people like football. So this is 30% of total number of people, that is 50 lakh. Just simplify it. So 30 upon 100 multiply by 50 lakh. So this is 50 lakh. 0 0 cancel out. Now 3 into 5, that is 15 lakh. Now this is the answer, and this is also the answer. And now the last question, that is here we have to find how many people like remaining sports. So number of people like remaining sports is equals to 10% of total number of people. So this equals to 10% of total number of people, that is 50 lakh. Just simplify it. 10 divided by 100 of means multiply, and this is 50 lakh. 0 0 cancel out. Now this is 5 lakh, and this is the answer. And number of people like remaining sport is equals to 5 lakh. 5 lakh peoples like remaining sports. Now these are the answers, and these are the complete explanation of exercise 8.1. Now thank you so much, students. In next part of this in next video we will discuss the next exercise, that is exercise 8.2. And if you have any doubt and queries, regarding this exercise, you can send a message in class 8 WhatsApp group. I will try to solve your problems. Thank you so much, students.